Hey kids and other people. Maybe you're not a kid. Maybe you're a kid at heart. I'm here to do another story time. It's been a really long time since I've done one, and I've been thinking about all these different great books. And the other day I was at Lucky's Comics on Main Street, which sells awesome books, and so does Collage on Main Street. They have really great books too. And there's lots of other great bookstores in Vancouver. Pulp Fiction. They don't have kids' books as much though. You know the ones. Anyways, I found this great book, Puppy in My Head. And it's by one of our favorite authors and illustrators, Elise Gravel. Do you say it Gravel or Gravel? Gravel? Anyways, she makes really cool books, and Bernice really likes the one about the Mushroom Club. We got it. And there's another one called If Found, Please Return to Elise Gravel. And they're just really funny, and they're really well illustrated and cute, and they make you laugh. And so I wanted to read this one to you today because sometimes you have a puppy in your head. Actually, you always have a puppy in your head that's sometimes it's sleeping, sometimes it's running around hyper, sometimes it's telling you to be worried or to like watch out for things. So I thought, you know what, this sounds like the perfect book for everybody to read. So I am going to flip the camera around and read it to you. All right, here it is, Puppy in My Head, a book about mindfulness. Have you heard that word before? I bet you never heard it. It means, being mindful means like just listening to your body and your mind and thinking about how you're feeling and just noticing how you're feeling. This is a puppy in my head. His name is Ollie. Most of the time, Ollie is quiet. He sits or sleeps. He's a good puppy. Arf! Look, he's just snoozing there while this little kid reads a book and relaxes. Maybe when you're reading and relaxing, you feel quiet, and that's when the dog in your head, the puppy in your head, is also quiet. Ollie is very curious. He wants to explore everything, smell everything, say hello to everybody, and go everywhere. That's how puppies learn. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Oh, what's that? Oh, a butterfly. What's in this bag? What's this? Puppies love to look around at stuff. Have you ever met a new puppy and they like jump on you and they want to play with you? Sometimes Ollie is all over the place. He gets excited. Yip, 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 yip. Then I get excited too. When he's happy, excited, it's fun. I feel like jumping around or dancing. You ever feel like that when you're like really, really feeling super energized? Maybe you're having a dance party at home or like playing tag, running around with your friends. But it's not fun when Ollie is too excited. That's when he runs around in my head and makes too much noise. Bark, 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 bark. Bark. He can't calm down. I can't calm down either. Ollie, stop it. That's when I think when you feel that crazy and excited, it's at the point where my mom used to always say, too much laughing leads to crying. And it would drive me crazy because I'd be having tons of fun with my cousins or my friends, and we'd be playing, and then all of a sudden someone would get hurt because we'd be playing too hard and too fast. And that sometimes happens when you're too excited. Sometimes he gets scared. He tries to warn me that there's danger. Most of the time, the danger is not real. Eee, bark, grr, grr, bark. Then I get scared too. Eek, what is it, Ollie? Is there something we should be afraid of? If I listened to him every time he got scared, I'd be scared a lot. Ever feel that way when you're doing something new and you kind of don't know what to expect? And it makes you feel nervous. Maybe you're excited and nervous, but then maybe your nervousness takes over and you just worry that everything will go wrong and you won't have any fun. I try to tell him, stop, Ollie, sit down. Oh! but it doesn't always work. He needs help to calm down. It's not easy for a puppy. Puppies have a hard time calming down, don't they? They're always on alert, looking out for the next thing. If he gets too excited, scared, or upset, he can't listen to me. His feelings control him. Yip, yap, yip, yap. When that happens, I take out my magical leash. Oh, interesting. Do you ever have your thoughts in your mind just go out of control and you can't stop thinking the thing that you're thinking over and over? Like maybe if somebody said something mean to you and you can't stop thinking that thing they said over and over, or maybe you're feeling nervous about something that's going to happen at school the next day and you can't stop thinking at night when you're laying in bed. This is what you can do. It's not a leash that you can see. It's invisible. The leash is my breath. The puppy's like, what? Your breath can be a leash? How? I sit down and take a deep breath. Long, slow, and gentle. Oh, breathing through your nose. Then I breathe out very slowly. The sound of my breath calms Ollie. He comes closer. I like this analogy because if you ever meet an animal that's scared, that's what you have to do. You have to just be calm and gentle, and you just wait, and they'll come to you. And it's the same way that you calm your mind down and calm down your body, taking a deep breath. So you're kind of, like a scared animal in a way when you're feeling stressed out. I breathe in and out a few more times, as many times as it takes, but always slowly. Ollie follows my breath and comes to sit right next to me. We cuddle. It's okay, Ollie. It's good to do that with yourself too. If you're feeling really worried or angry at yourself or angry at someone else, you just sit down and you take some time to tell yourself that it's okay. It's okay to have those feelings, right? Sometimes we feel dumb when we have feelings that make us uncomfortable, but those feelings are all normal. Everybody has those feelings. He's asleep now, see? He just needed help. We're both feeling better now. There are other ways I can help Ollie. When he gets too excited, he needs to use up his energy. I take him for a walk or a run, or to chase a ball. That's a really good way to to exercise your brain too, and to exercise your body. It helps you get lots of oxygen into your blood and helps boost all the good hormones in your body to help you feel good. And it's like taking a dog for a run. Animals need exercise too. Sometimes Ollie just needs to talk. I listen and try and understand what he's telling me. What's bothering you, Ollie? Bark, yip, yap, arf, bark, bark. Well, that's a good thing to do when you sit and think about what are the things that are bothering you, instead of, if you're feeling really grunchy, if you're feeling really crunchy and grouchy, sometimes you need to just stop and think to yourself, I don't normally act this way, so maybe there's something going on that I need to think about. And then you can talk about it to someone who cares about you. Ollie's upset because I had a fight with my friend. So sometimes we act really rude to people, or maybe kind of shy, if we're feeling like something isn't going right in our life. Like if you had a fight with your friend, or maybe your teacher got mad at the whole class because somebody wasn't paying attention and it felt like you were getting in trouble too, but you didn't do anything wrong. It's good to talk to somebody about it. Mostly what Ollie needs is for me to pay attention and spend more time with him. I'm here for you, buddy. I love Ollie. He's such a good puppy. He's my best friend. Look at how happy Ollie is. Everybody has a puppy in their head, even grown-ups. Do you have one? What's your puppy's name? Which puppy is in your head? I think I like this one. I would name it Ralph. That's the sound that dogs make sometimes too. Ralph, 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 Ralph. It's nice to think that you have a puppy in your head that's running around, and it helps you to have a better idea of how to calm yourself down, doesn't it? Okay, I'm gonna flip the camera around. That was a cool book, hey? It's very serious content. We all have puppies in our heads that are barking and telling us things. Sometimes the puppies are telling us to be serious. Sometimes the puppies are relaxed. Sometimes the puppies are happy and excited. Sometimes the puppies are scared. And a lot of times when we're feeling scared about something, it's actually our puppies saying, you know, there might be something to be worried about here. And if you know that there's nothing to be worried about, you can tell that puppy, hey, you know what? I know it's going to be okay. Don't worry, puppy. Because puppies don't always know. They need help. And it's always good to talk to a grown-up that you feel safe around and ask them for help too. I hope you like the book. And I'm going to just read this little part at the end that talks about the author and illustrator, Elise Gravel. Elise Gravel. She is the author and illustrator of many children's books, including the Olga series, the Disgusting Critters series, and many others, including What's a Refugee?, Want a Monster?, and The Cranky Ballerina. Elise lives in Montreal with her husband, 2 daughters, and 2 splendid cats. Find her at www.elisegravel.com. Anyways, check out her books. They're really funny, and sometimes they're inspiring for finding things out in nature. If you need a reason to go out into nature, which I sometimes do, even though I like it, sometimes it's hard to get out there. So I hope you like the book, and I'll see you soon.